Good morning, welcome back. So obviously over the past 2 weeks all that's been in the news is about this Titanic submarine. But I've not said anything about it because I know exactly. I've just been waiting for all the other crap to come out. It always comes up. Anytime the Titanic's mentioned, everyone comes out with the conspiracy theories. They all raise their ugly heads again. And they're all full of shit, for want of a better word. It's all over TikTok. All these wank stains that actually don't research anything are going and doing these podcasts saying, what if I told you it wasn't the Titanic that sank? Well, what would you say? I'd say you were full of shit for the simple reason is it was the Titanic that sank. It's all conspiracy theories. And they'll crack on about how this is wrong, this was supposed to be on the Olympic and this wasn't on the Titanic. And but before you even get that far, it's like, because they like to say how the Olympic had this accident, so for insurance purposes they tried to swap them. Right, so you're going to put a ship into a dockyard that can be seen from the entire city of Belfast because they're that big. Swap them over and you think that an entire city and an entire dockyard of workers, which is tens and tens and tens of thousands of people, are going to keep a secret. Bearing in mind that these are the people that when they clock off the shift at the end of the day are knackered, the first thing they do is come out of work straight in the pub on the pop. They're getting right arse. They ain't keeping nothing secret. In the fact that everyone likes to say, oh, they were identical. Well, from a distance they were. Now, if you knew what you were fucking looking at, they weren't. But it's quite easy. Well, one of the hard ones is the fact that the Olympic was 7 inches shorter than the Titanic. You're not going to notice that with a naked eye. But the fact that the Olympic had an open promenade deck and the Titanic didn't, that's a visual difference you can notice straight away. And the reason the Titanic was closed was because passengers on the Olympic reported that because it was open, they used to get soaked by the spray of the sea, so that's why they closed it on the Titanic. And plus there's no evidence to actually prove that any of this actually happened. It's just made up shit by people that want to get their name out there. Because it's that whole thing, oh, I know something you don't know. No, you don't. You know fuck all. You heard some random bollocks spouted by someone that's made shit up, and you think, oh, I can get that out there and it'll make me popular. No, it won't. A wise man once said, it's better to have people think you're a fool than open your mouth and be proven to be one. Yeah, just random shit. But there's loads of others out there as well, and they can all be disproved, but people don't want to go and do their own research and actually realise that what they've been told is a load of bollocks. Like the one about JP Morgan wanted John Jacob Astor and two others, I could never remember the names. He wanted these 3 people dead because of the Federal Reserve and all that. These 3 people have never actually stated their opinion on the Federal Reserve. In the fact that JP Morgan declined to take his trip on the Titanic, he did that before John Jacob Astor had brought his ticket to go on the Titanic, so he never knew he was going to be on it in the first place. That's just a load of anti-Semitic bollocks because people don't like Jewish people. But the people that spout that will say that they're not racist and that they're all woke, left-wing, lovey-dovey, whatever. But they'll believe a racist conspiracy theory. like I say, they can all be picked apart very easily just by going and doing simple research. But no one wants to, because human nature is to be lazy and have other people do. If you can get away with other people doing shit for you, you will do. And don't come in the comments saying, I'm not lazy, I'm this. Human nature dictates, wants you to be lazy. You go back through evolution, it's been scientifically proven. The reason humans are designed to be lazy is back when it was caveman times and you were running from a saber-toothed tiger, you'd conserve your energy for when that happened. Because you don't want to slog your arse out all day and then you've got run off from a fucking saber-toothed tiger, do you? But anyway, that's a tangent. There's plenty of others I can pick apart, and this is something I was obsessed with when I was a kid. Like, if you've been subscribed from when I first set this channel up, you might remember a video I did a while ago saying I've always been obsessed with engineering and just massive things that have been built by hand back before robotic technology and all this shit coming. Just shit like that just really fascinates me. So plus there is certain parts of history that I'm really drawn into. Maritime history is one. The Roman Empire, that interests me, especially the Ninth Legion. They just upped and disappeared. The World War One, World War Two, and a few other bits really fascinates me. So when I was a kid at school and the film came out, because it was something I was interested in, I researched it and did a lot of studying on it. And all these conspiracy theories are bollocks. Anyway, that's all I've got to say on that. But there's something else that's I've picked up on with this submarine going missing. There's all the fuckers that are coming out and taking the piss. And there's a lot of them on TikTok saying that, oh, if you agree with this and that, we should be friends. I don't want to be friends with anyone like that. At the end of the day, yes, it's a bit of a stupid idea to go 2.5 miles to the bottom of the ocean in nothing more than a tin can that's being controlled by a games controller and 2 laptop screens. No, you look at the one James Cameron went down, and that Myra 1 and Myra 2, they were more like spaceships than actual submarine. And when they went to the bottom, they were operating at half of what the depth they could go to. They were designed to go to 6,000 meters or something, and I think the Titanic's at like 3,000. Or whatever the Titanic is, it's double that. It's working at half its capacity. Not something, you didn't go down to something that was designed to go not that far and push it a bit further. And them submarines went down and they were launched 2 at a time. So there was one with the other one. Not just launch it on its own and, well, we'll see you when you come back up sort of thing. Plus the fact that the ones James Cameron used were tested every 5 years. Certified. They were as safe as they could be. And there's actually an old documentary with Tony Robinson where he goes down, it's the Time Team one. He goes down with James Cameron, and the attention to detail they put in to the REV, little robotic ones that go floating around. It's unreal. It's not a case of, oh yeah, here's a 30 quid controller, we're going to the bottom of the ocean. No. I don't think there was anything on any of them submarines that even a single part had cost 30 quid. But anyway, I've rattled on long enough. I'll catch you another day, another way. Bonjour.